It has been said that we die twice in this life. The first time, when we stop breathing. The second time is when we are forgotten. That is why we must tell the stories of the dead.
Today, we are at the West Lawn Memorial Park in China Grove, North Carolina, and we have come to pay our respects to Michael John Lockwood. For those wrestling fans out there, you may know that name to be associated with the character Crash Holly of the Holly cousins, which are pictured here. Crash Holly would first start out with Hardcore Bob Holly as his kayfabe cousin, and eventually Molly Holly would join the duo and form a trio. The Crash Holly character was mostly used for comedic relief, but he really got over with the crowd and people just loved him. He would always claim to be a super heavyweight and weighing over 400 pounds, and he would always bring a weight machine to the ring and weigh himself at being over 400 pounds, when in reality he was 5'11" and 212 pounds. He would go on to win the WWF Tag Team Championship one time with Hardcore Holly. He also won the WWF Light Heavyweight Championship one time, as well as the WWF European Championship also one time. But he won the WWF Hardcore Championship 22 times. And this was the time when he would have to defend the title 24/7, 365, as long as there was a WWF referee to count the pinfall. Crash Holly would be let go from his contract. The WWF had bought their rival, WCW, and during this period they rebranded the company as WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment. The company had grown so big so quickly, and they had so much talent that they no longer needed Crash Holly, and they did not renew his contract in 2002. Michael Lockwood would reinvent himself as the character Mad Mikey, and on November the 1st, 2003, Mad Mikey and Roy Fox defeated Quentin Lee and the Human Time Bomb with Ricky Steamboat as the special guest referee for the Heartland Wrestling Association in what turned out to be Lockwood's final match. Crash Holly's death occurred shortly after his final wrestling appearance with Heartland Wrestling Association. His date of death was November the 6th, 2003. On the night of his death, Crash Holly was staying at the home of his dear friend and professional wrestler Stevie Richards. The house was located in Florida. He was found dead, lying among empty bottles of pills and empty bottle of alcohol in a pool of vomit. Police were called and he was pronounced dead at the scene. After an investigation and an autopsy was performed, it was determined that Mr. Lockwood had taken his own life by taking multiple bottles of muscle relaxers and then tracing that down with alcohol. On the death certificate, his official cause of death is asphyxiation due to vomit, which means he choked to death on his own vomit. Mr. Lockwood had passed away at the tender young age of 32.